How's it going, everybody? It's my turn to make a Odin gameplay video, but we're using the live server here. I didn't get to do it on the playtest server. I did rush to unlock Odin, and I got some thoughts. And my main thought is, okay, don't get me wrong. Odin's powerful. He's got old man strength for sure. He also has arthritis in all of his bones. He is brittle, and a swift wind can stun him and make him forget where he is, and then he just doesn't do attacks. And let's talk about why that is. Unlike a lot of other characters that we look to as just like the juggernauts of the game, not literally juggernaut, like the awesome god-like characters of the game, which is funny because he's a literal god, he doesn't have anything protecting him on spawn. The only thing that Odin really has on spawn is going to be a 25% damage reduction and 25% increased resist. When he's charged, he gets an additional 25%. At that point, very tanky, but he doesn't spawn in with safeguard, doesn't spawn in with defense up, nothing like that. In contrast, if you look to, say, a character like Apocalypse, Apocalypse is spawning with both safeguard and immunity. A character like Mephisto, well, when he does his empowered attack, he is going to be giving safeguard, defense up, and offense up to his entire team, right? Even Skrull, he doesn't start protected, right? He gains nothing. But because he gains so much speed bar, when he opens up with his special, he's then going to get stealth, defense up, offense up, deflect, immunities, and stealth for himself, rather. So he protects himself almost instantly. But Odin, in comparison with all those other mythical characters, he only has 128 speed. He's not really getting up until he is charged. When he's charged, he's super fast, right? When he does his special, he gets speed up. He gets 100% speed stat increase again, so he ends up with an effective like 400 or something ridiculous like that. And then he's a real threat. And when his battlefield effect is on and popping, he's dangerous. I'm not trying to say he's a bad character. I'm not even trying to say he needs buffs. I'm just trying to let you guys know that if you face an Odin, or if you're one of the rare people who's going to have Odin, you got to know how he's working, because we got to protect this guy, or we got to be able to nuke this guy before he gets a turn. So the main thing with Odin is going to be this special, right? We need for Odin to have a fast character with him before his turn, so it calls in an assist, and then when he has done a basic counterattack or assist, he clears battlefield effects on the enemy side, and he applies the All-Father's Fury. And this is where Odin's kit, this is the only good part about Odin's kit. No, that's not the only good part. This is the best part of Odin's kit. When All-Father's Fury is active at the start of an enemy turn on end of turn, Odin will use his basic, which is just an absolute devastating attack. So it's hitting everybody for piercing damage, clearing 2 positive effects, stealing health, clears negative effects from himself. It's absolutely crushing people, as you're going to see. But you have to get that up in time, which means we need a fast character. But a fast character is not enough, because here's the thing. You can have all the fast characters you want. You can have 4 super fast characters that will, get 4 assists from Odin. That's fantastic. His damage is going to be really, really good. The problem is he can still be stunned. So if after your 4 characters go, if you don't have a way, like a taunt, some sort of safeguard, maybe you've given him speed up, maybe you've done something with Nightcrawler to give him speed bar, whatever you need to do, Odin needs to take a turn before the enemies do. Otherwise, you will get absolutely demolished. So I don't have any war footage right now. I was trying to go over the war teams in the brief amount of time I had. And honestly, I'll give you my impression of war right now. It's a mess, because I just think, like, which war team can I put him with on defense that will actually give people problems with their offensive teams? And there's a few options. Like, I thought, like, Annihilators, like, that's going to be easy mercs for money, but it's still purple mercs for money, so that's a good win. Put him with, like, Alpha Flight, it'd be the same thing. Like, could be mercs for money. It could just be you use the Annihilator team, right? And when Thanos gets pushed and he takes all their buffs away, you just need one character to go before, ability block him so he doesn't do special, whatever you need to do. So I feel like there's actually a lot of playing around that could lead to it not even needing mercs for money. But I could be wrong there. Maybe the damage stat and potentially, putting slows on the enemies and stuff like that could lead to some shenanigans. But it's not obvious. It's not like, when Mephisto came out, it was obvious. Like, hey, slap Mephisto with any 4 chucklefucks, and it's going to get done. He's going to be like, here's your safeguard, guys. Here's your offense up. Here's your defense down. Hey, fuck you. Sorry for swearing so much. I'm tired. You're all covered in debuffs now. And Mephisto, it was just blatantly obvious who was, king of the game when he came out. Odin's not king of the game. So what I want to do real quick, we'll take him into the arena where I think people are going to be most interested in seeing him. And then we will do some RTA because we matched him against a bunch of Mephisto teams. We had chat help us out with that. And then I'll show you him in the raids. And eventually we'll have War and Crucible footage of him, of course. But I just thought this was interesting because I don't think the difference between having a Mephisto and having Odin is going to be as powerful. I'm not sure if, you know, Odin is doing light years more work than, say, Apocalypse is doing, oddly enough, right? You're going to see it starts off really ugly. You're battling back and forth with the enemy Mephisto's battlefield effect. And I think a little bit of bad RNG, and this could go either way, really. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the basic with Mephisto, as you normally would, right? Get that Annihilator stuff out of the way. Then I'll go ahead and use the special here. So you might also notice that Odin is not doing assists, and that's because of the gore, right? So Odin actually has a hard time getting his battlefield effect up, and look at the damage that just happened. My Odin's actually not going to get a turn, is he? He's going to bleed out. Pretty good opening showcase for him, right? Did you guys see that? It worked for me the first time I did it, but it's not very impressive, right? Obviously, Apocalypse is just doing so much more here. So I'll back out because this is a lot. So let's go back in and let's see if we could actually, you know, get him to take a turn, I guess. Okay. All right. And sorry, I didn't realize I had chat paused there. All right, so we're coming back in. And it's just, you saw, right? It's Odin doesn't have what he needs in order to protect himself. I'll use the ultimate this time so we can put expose on the enemy, make them hit a little bit less hard, and let's go from here. Take it from a different spot. Once again, Mephisto is not calling assists because of gore, which extremely hurts Odin. But also, Mephisto doesn't call assists on his empowered tech either. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, though. So we use the Gore ultimate, get a couple charges off. They're going to do the same thing. So both Mephistos are now back at ground zero. And here's Odin. So here is the power of Odin. Now that he actually got to do the special, he'll take off that mark of Mephisto, at least for now. And now he's got the charges. So he's going to be going super fast. And until the Mephisto takes a turn and does his ultimate, watch the damage that Mephisto can do. Assuming that we get some people to actually take turns. Oh, and we should note, Thanos Endgame is a direct fucking counter to Odin. Like, all the buffs that Odin needs when he does his ultimate, he will, no matter what, push a equal or even close to equal Thanos. He is guaranteed to push that Thanos to 50% and just let that Thanos take all of his buffs away before he does his ult. Now, he still hits like a Mack truck when he does his ult, but it is infinitely less impressive. So you see the Odin damage. It's crazy. It is crazy. And this is 5-star Odin. I know we're going to get 6 and 7-star Odin. Also, he's going to be red stars. Damage is off the chain, but you guys saw the initial what the shit just happened when Odin gets immediately nuked, right? Anyway, here, let's slow this down. Make sure we can see this all pretty like. Here we go. He comes up. Get a little bit of shout. I'm not sure why they put the random horse in a box. It's kind of weird. Comes down with the Bifrost sign. Looks cool as all hell, right? All right. Now, let's go look at some RTA fights, which I thought were really interesting with Mephisto with a couple teams. And then let's also look at some raid footage. I think you guys will enjoy that. And I'll catch you guys after that. Round 2. Fight. Boom, boom. He's not a bad character. Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad character by far. I just don't know where he slots in as far as meta goes. Okay, so he removes some debuffs, which is nice. He removed more debuffs now. Let's get our safeguard up. Well, I can stun the Thanos. So Thanos adjacent doesn't help. Well, he doesn't get trauma, though. Never mind. He doesn't get trauma, so that's kind of bad. I guess it's only Crucible where Captain Britain gives the trauma. Alright, so that did pop the Ultimus thing, though. Alright, let's get our special up. That's a huge heal. Look, it full healed Captain Britain, which is nice. And we take over the Mark Mephisto. But I think he's just going to get it back, though. Alright, I have no idea how that Thanos just shook off his... That wasn't even his passive. How did that Thanos just shake off his taunt like it was nothing? Or his stun like it was nothing? What the fuck was that? Yeah, what the hell was that? The Thanos was stunned and just shook it off? I don't get it. It's fine. There's something I'm not knowing, I guess. Okay, so Hank's passive popped off hard. There goes Thanos' passive. So I'm vulnerable now. We'd also lost Panther. Oh, why did it go into autoplay? Hold on. Odin ulted, which was really good. Good damage. We're still stuck here. The goat is down. The goat is down, I repeat. The goat is down. So a big problem I'm seeing is that Mephisto, he reapplies his battlefield effect. So then Odin's no longer doing his retaliate thing. Okay, now we have the mark back. This is our thing now. So we'll do retaliations when they do attacks. If they get any more attacks. Look at that damage. Good damage. And then we retaliate. And then, okay. That was an interesting sequence there. With Thanos beside, it made it so I can get my Captain Britain taunt up before the Ultimus went. Or in such a way that Ultimus had to hit into the Captain Britain. That was interesting. Alright, who's ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit me with your best Mephisto team. 7-7 Odin. Yeah, that'll definitely make a difference. Blood! The rematch. Or we got Orchis Mephisto. With Gladiator. Okay. No Sentinel. I think Lady Deathstrike might kill us. There's a good chance she might murder our face. Alright, let's get our safeguard up at least here. Oof. Okay. I can stun her. That seems like a good call. And then I just go for the Death Strike. We're able to get vulnerable because there's only one Annihilator. The Odin special gets me this. So I get to use it sometimes, but then the Mephisto immediately takes it back? Yikes, that damage is crazy. Hank passive is crazy too, though. She's gonna flippy this stuff, huh? Damn, she got wrecked, though. So he's got Mark Mephisto back. Okay, but this is good. Okay. But still, until Odin takes a turn, the mark of Mephisto is back in play. Okay. All right, guys, cue it up. Spider Society with Mephisto. Noir or Ghost Spider. I don't care which one you pick. So now we got it back. I didn't even use the ult there because I didn't feel like it was useful. I'll save it for the next attack, you know? Alright, Striker attack gets done. It's working. Right? What can we say? It's working. Alright, hopefully we got a Spider Society Mephisto. Let's go! Boxy car! Thank you, sir. This is an interesting one. Boxy, make sure you play to win. Try and kill that Odin. Murder his face. Or murder Hank. Okay. Okay. Well, that's it. It's over. I guess it, yeah, so if you see an Odin, you have your Mephisto, you could probably instantly kill him. Not sure what we're going to show anymore. Taunting Captain Britain. Well, he's dead too. Okay. Does Odin get to go before... He doesn't even get to go before Penny, so he sits this stun. He took play to win a heart? Yeah, he did. Yeah, you fucking did, that's for sure. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Protect your Odin or he's gonna get fucking wrecked. Let's be real about this. Wouldn't Superior 6 destroy this too? Not inside Crucible, because of Captain Britain and all that. But outside the Crucible, if you have, like, speed... If you're relying on speed up, won't Superior 6 Vulture come in, rewind the shit out of everybody, and just AoE kill everybody? We see that Odin is squishy. And he would have trauma at that point. I don't know. I don't know about this guy. Ooh, I don't know. Well, let's go watch some raid footage. How's it going, everybody? It is late, but I just had this opportunity. Thought this could be pretty fun, maybe funny. We're gonna test out Odin. We'll test out Odin, and we'll bring him into the raid section. So we are gonna bring him into the raid section. Sorry, I'm so tired. It was a long grind of the Dark Dimension. I think this is still the team, and then I just throw Odin here. I think, and then the game crashes. Stop crashing my game, Scopely. I just gave you so much money for fucking Odin. Oh my god, now you're killing me, dog. You're killing me. Alright. Let's load back in. Did that waste energy? I hope not. I really hope not. I'll be interested to know if this works. If this works, then does that like make the Night Stalker team suck? Does that make the Night Stalker team suck? All right, let's try this again. We go here, we click this, come down here. Mind you, I am one-shotting these nodes, just not the boss node already. So we'll see how this goes. I'll make you a raider again. Okay. You notice I do have purple ISO on Vol now. I did that because I was racing. I just don't know how this is going to go. I actually have no idea. I'm curious. Dorn brought a lot. Dorn brought a lot of buffs. He brought a lot. Sorry, I'm too tired to think. Alright, so we get to go next. That's cool. Oh, right. He is going to get sped up by the death pool. So that's interesting, right? Okay. Big damage. Not from Odin, but from everybody else. Kind of, sort of. He, like, did the same buffs that Mephisto does, though. It's kind of weird, right? Okay, so nice little rewind. Rewindy-dindy. Normally Vol's ulting. I'll throw it. Sure. Let's throw this. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get wrecked, Guardian. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay. Okay. We're still protected. Basic hits everybody. Not unavoidable, so it doesn't hit the North Star. We haven't hit into expose as much as we normally would. So that could have been deflected. The North Star could have deflected that and then murdered us, maybe? I don't know why things are going so much faster than normal. It's cool, though. Okay. So I need time to rebuild cooldowns now, though. Hold on, don't kill too fast. I need time to build cooldowns for Sylvie. Okay. I need expose out there. Hold on, stop it. Odin, stop it! Alright, so we have Vol ult up. That's nice, right? Okay, I did not build up nearly as many Deathpool charges as I normally do. I'm still just not going to do that, because why would I do those abilities right now? She's not ready. We need to hit one more expose before she's ready. Deathpool nearly died. Is he a striker? If so, Deathpool's actually dead. Okay, Deathpool didn't die. That's good. That's a good thing. I mean, this felt both more chaotic and more in control than previously. Are those words? Do those words make sense together? Not entirely, right? The assists from Old Man Logan are pretty cool. Old Man Logan Skirmisher? Is that what we're going to go to? He's going to be the new... Sorry, Old Man Logan. Odin? Old Man Odin? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Alright, that worked. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. We're just going to go right back in here. I'm going to just Vol Alt turn 1 and see what happens. I'll use... Because we got to get by the Gladiator quickly, right? Because then the Thanos is going to wreck us. So let's just use the... Let's use the basic here from Mephisto. Some good damage, right? And then... Okay, wait. What does this do? Clear all barrier. Well, they all have... Some of them barrier. Attack all enemies 400%. Flip all positives. Steal 50% health. But I need the charges. Let's get charges up first. Hold on. That gives me buffs. We already had buffs. That seems like a waste. Especially because Thanos is just going to remove all these buffs here in a second. This is where Dorm would come in, because Dorm would give me buffs back. I guess I could have got the buffs from Vol too, but now I used Vol ult too early. Maybe I'm just trash at the game. A little rewindy-dindy action. We still haven't pushed this... Oh, we haven't pushed the Thanos yet. Can we maybe kill him before he does anything? I don't think so. No, not even close. He's going to die to the ISO attack, though. Check this out. Oh, he didn't. Okay, never mind. I lied. Let's ult. Kind of cool damage. I'll try and slow it down if we get to do another ult. Oh, that was a lot of damage. That did way more damage than when I used that in Crucible earlier today. Like, way more. Like, not comparably. All right, let's get our thing back up. We'll do one of these. I probably should have ulted so that I could have had Deathpool already. Oh, I guess it'll be ready. She's at 4, so it will be ready. Let's kill here. I probably should have attacked the... Oh, wow. Odin's doing some good damage. He did not do good damage in Crucible. Which is weird, because I would have thought this had way more life than the enemies from Crucible would have. Okay, one of those. Okay. But... Won't the Void Knight still wreck me here? I think I still need to bring Loki. Do I bring Loki over Vol? We need Deathpool. I think we need to bring Loki over Vol, maybe? Vol is super important to this, too, though. over Mephisto? That's dumb. Don't say stupid things, Darky. I have enough. So let's go in like this. Let's lose, because Void Knight is 100% going to control us right away. And then we'll come in with Loki over Vol and see if that does anything. I think speed-wise, this just loses. Okay, let's do one of these. Or maybe not. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Go for the ult. We did not kill. I didn't use special either. Oh, we pulled that though. That's kind of interesting, right? But now this happens. Okay. So now we're basic. I see some blinds out there. Blinds are pretty cool. Let's do percentile damage. Get some kills. Probably should have done the special with Odin, so he had his charges up, right? I played it really poorly, I guess. Huh, wait, this might be okay. It's a good rewind. I still have the ult. Okay. So does this kill Gladiator? Oh, it sure does. Alright, yeah, let's get our charges up. Good stuff. I'm just going to use the special here. Now he's ability blocked with trauma. You know, he's dead. He got the death debuff. So does he. I got a one-shot. Let's use it on Red Goblin. Bloop. Alright, so you heard it here first, guys. You know what you can do? You could go ahead and you could skip the Night Stalker team. Night Crawlers, I don't know what they're called. Night Walkers, I don't know. Instead, just go unlock Odin, okay? It's only going to cost you like $1,000 and then like a lot of resets. And probably, I think I spent around 3,000 cores. So there you go. Mystic makes this section solved. You're welcome. Best guide creator in the planet. Signing off. This is mostly a joke, but it's a good display of what Odin's like. We'll probably just put this in an Odin video and not into a raid guide video, because that would be dumb. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that footage of the gameplay stuff. We'll have War and Crucible stuff in the coming weeks, for sure. We're going to be using them all over the place, of course. Even though I think you guys would agree with me. Look, in raids, fantastic. I can just skip the Night Stalker team now. That's cool. Probably not. They're probably going to be amazing, because I don't know if you also saw the Spider Society team beat the shit out of Odin. Did you guys see that? So maybe the raid teams are just always going to be this good, which a lot of people feel a way about it. I get it. When Orchis is beating the crap out of Cabal and Crucible, it feels kind of weird. It feels a little bit demoralizing, right? So probably won't be skipping the Night Stalker team if that trend continues. As far as Odin goes, though, sorry, I got a little distracted there. Odin seems like a really powerful character when he gets to take a turn. If you get in front of Odin before he gets to go, it's screwed. And the problem with that, for me, when it comes to Odin, and I'm not trying to say he needs a buff, he doesn't. I think he's just going to lend himself more to offense at the end of the day. The problem with that for me is that because we already have these crazy influential plug-and-play characters. I'm talking about Black Knight. I'm talking about Ares for War. Mephisto, of course. Skrull, of course. The Annihilators. They all kind of have to come as a three-part anyway, so you can't really spread that out, right? It's tough to find... Rather, there doesn't appear to be a B-tier team that Odin can transform into the S-tier team. Like... For instance, Mephisto with Spider Society goes from a B-tier team where, you know, they lose very handily to Superior 6. They get walked over by Secret Defenders Eternals or Secret Defenders Cosmic Ghost Rider. They'll get beaten by, you know, Orchis. They'll get beaten by Cabal easily. Like, Mephisto turns that team into a no you don't team, right? You're going to have to burn these guys 2 times anyway. And the Spiders uniquely mesh with Mephisto to counter things like Illuminati easily getting through it, or Cabal having the potential to one-shot it, right? There's the mesh there. I don't feel the mesh for Odin like that. There doesn't seem to be this, like, standout team that's really built for him to shine with, like Extreme X-Men, like Nightcrawler, trying to get the special offs to give Odin some speed. I like that idea, but I think about like what's going to happen. Well, if you try and do that in Crucible, I'm going to hit it with Cabal. Now, are you going to put Nightcrawler with 3 Annihilators and Odin? Shouldn't have said that out loud. Maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe that'll be an option, right? So I try and think about like where he's going to mesh in the meta, and it's not as, oh, for sure he's going to have a definitive spot the same way it is with Mephisto. And that's kind of okay. Because I think on the offensive side, he will turn RNG matchups into an instant win. Mystic Raids, awesome. He's definitely going to be this powerhouse weapon, the has and have nots. I'm sorry to say it. This is just the truth. For Crucible, he's definitely going to help differentiate people in that regard, so that I don't think the Krakens are going to need to cry about him not performing all that great. We're just going to have to find that home for him where he turns, hopefully, a B tier team into an A tier team. Anyway, let me know what you think about this footage, guys. I thought the RTA was interesting. I thought that first arena hit was really interesting. And then, yeah, the Mystic Raids, obviously. That's just cool that it works that way for people that are going to have them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, share with friends, and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, I'm going to say bye now. I don't know. I'm not a showman. Why would I say that? That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.